trying every day to be okay with my husband sleeping in each morning while I get up with the kids and know that I'm choosing to be with them so they're not alone and that he's so good at meeting his needs. I love that thought. He's just so good at meeting his needs. I still feel resentful every morning and thinking he doesn't care about me or the kids enough to get up, or putting myself in victim role and feeling stressed, alone, overwhelmed, and just plain mad. He's tired because he's up late watching movies, not because he's sick or has insomnia. Okay, so this is another really good example of you are bringing your logic to the situation and how somebody should be a parent and comparing it against your perceived view of his logic. So your brain's saying he just doesn't really care. He's just going to let you do it all. And he just, whatever it is, you're making it mean some stuff about him. That's not what's going on into his mind at all. But regardless, let's just stay out of his head. As soon as you recognize that you've got some resentment there, that means you are not taking care of you. Resentment always comes from us expecting someone else to take care of our needs. So identify what's your need in that moment. And this is where I think this is a perfect example of what we were talking about at the beginning, because here's what I view as, just quickly as it's written out here, as your options. You can sleep in too. Excuse me, my throat this morning. You can sleep in too. You really, really can sleep in. You don't have to get up with the kids. You can stay up late at night watching movies just like he does. It's fine. You totally can. There's reasons why you're not, and it's not for the kids. Not saying there's maybe some of it for the kids, but first and foremost, it's for you. Why are you not staying up late watching movies? Why are you getting up early? Well, you said here's why. Because you don't want them to feel alone, okay? So your idea is if I stay in bed, the kids will feel alone, and kids shouldn't feel alone. So you can start by questioning that, like, is that true? Is maybe there's some benefit for the kids being alone and maybe learning how to manage feeling alone? I don't know. You're going to know best because you're the mom of those kids. But as soon as you're deciding they shouldn't be alone and we both share the parental duties of these kids, therefore it should be equal, you're setting yourself up to feel really frustrated. Because in your mind, it's easy. Just don't stay up watching movies. You're not sick. You're not doing anything important. Just go to bed early and we can take turns so that then I can like you more. Okay. So that's always the little trick too, is like, if I think they could just be a little different, then I can like them. That's being pretty conditional, right? So let's unconditionally love them and unconditionally love you. So then you go back to maybe, first of all, is it okay that I am kind of grumpy getting up with the kids every morning? Yes. So oftentimes we cause ourselves frustration thinking, well, if I chose it, then I need to have a good thought about it and feel good. You can, it'll be more fun. And some days you might be able to, and some days you might be grouchy. How about you love yourself no matter what? But you have to know you're getting up for you so that you can feel like my kids aren't alone right now. And that feels good to me as a mom. Do you see? That's the end of your transaction. Your husband doesn't owe you anything, not a thing there. He's doing him, and he's got all his really good reasons, by the way, for doing it. He might be the best dad and husband when he allows himself some time to stay up at night watching movies and get up late in the morning. You don't have to know. He could just say, no, I'm just lazy and I don't care. That's the really great thing about this process, is we don't need to know that. Assuming the worst is going to make us feel resentful. Assuming the best is going to help us feel lots more unconditional love for ourselves and our spouse. You win. So that means, how do I want to feel about getting up in the mornings? How about just however you feel in the morning? It's great. But you have to own that you're choosing to get up for you, okay?